Kevin. NFL baller, playmaker, Oski. You don't know what Oski means? It's an interception. Oski. If you don't know what an Oski is, it's an interception. You see how I caught it? Because I'm not even looking. That's exactly what I was doing with Kevin when he was sitting across from me. See, Kevin is somebody who has been at his peak performance. Like, what better athletes are there in the world than NFL players? Kevin gave me a little hint on and let me in on what it takes to stay in peak performance condition and what it's like to line up against Julio Jones. I don't know that. I don't want no parts of that right now. But what I do want to do is, after I finish talking to Kevin, I may just go ahead and join me a flag football league. The Olympics is coming around. I'm still in shape. I get into peak performance shape. I think I can make it in 28. You see what I did there? That was a little rhyme. The 28 Olympics. Let's talk to Kevin.
He said it.
You got north side, you east side boys on something different.
Now.
Why are y'all like that? I had somebody else in here who went to North Shore. And,
the way I describe it about the East, what people don't know is that, yes, it is a part of Houston, but it's kind of its own little town. It's really weird over there.
Yeah.
And born and raised, love it over there. But you get like this, everybody can get around the football team, but at the same token, people have also moved from Fifth Ward to the east or somewhere else to the east. So now it's full of
so y'all
that.
So y'all taking boys out the south side.
No.
Come to that's how y'all winning.
So look, you're talking about back in the 90s.
Okay.
Late 90s, people moved from Fifth Ward and they come to the east. They move from Homestead, they come to the east thinking it's a bit better. But now the east is just overrun with everybody from Fifth Ward and Homestead. But now they grew up there. I grew up there.
Yeah.
But you get some of the extra that you're getting now these days. It's a little bit tough, man. The publicity is kind of bad right now.
For real?
Yeah, we got some things going on.
But North Shore is winning. They have. I feel like North Shore. Remember how we used to hear about Katy?
Yeah.
Like North Shore. It seems like North Shore has overtaken like Katy being like that dominant team in Houston, but not. But Katy is Katy.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Houston.
I don't think between us and Katy, it's not even close.
As far as legendary football program, the standard in.
So this is the thing. This is saving grace for Katy. When I was in high school, that 2006 and 2004, 5 those years.
Yeah.
We never played Katy.
Y'all never played Katy.
That was their saving grace. They never had to see us. So they were
Did
Division
y'all want
II.
to play Katy?
We would have played Katy every year, like they doing now. I think Katy may have beaten North Shore once or twice in the past 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Katy is. There's too many athletes over on the East. There's too many athletes.
Yeah. Who's your quarterback at North Shore that year?
You looking at him.
You was QB?
So my sophomore year, we won state.
Hold on. Yeah,
I'm serious.
That was it. You're looking
I'm
at
talking
him.
to him, yeah.
You was a QB?
My sophomore year, we won state. I backed up Bobby Reed, me and a guy named Terrence Kane. My junior year, it was me and Terrence Kane. My senior year, Terrence Kane was kind of primary, but I would come in at quarterback, and I've also played a little bit of receiver and running back, things like that.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of everything.
So y'all won state your sophomore year.
My sophomore year.
And then your junior and
went out twice, second round of playoffs to Westfield. 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
Pierre Beasley.
Okay, and then so after that, you go to Missouri.
Oh yeah.
As an athlete, receiver, or corner.
So I went as a safety to begin with, and then my second or third year
Strong
there.
Strong safety or free safety?
Free.
Okay.
And my second or third year, I moved to corner. So I finished my last 2 years in Mizzou playing corner. 2.5 years, yeah.
And you was there with Chase.
So I came in, Chase was my quarterback, 2 years, and then Blaine Gabbert for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then me and Blaine went to Jacksonville together.
All right. So what was it like? So I played at U of H.
When were you there?
I was there from 2000 to 2003 with Chad and Willie. And,
Willie's the coach now? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Willie's the coach now at North Shore. So
deserving.
Yeah. So he was there when I was at North Shore, and I left my first year. I mean, not my first year, the first year of Browse, and I went down to Southeastern.
Browse,
and played. Yeah, so I was there. I was like, Coach Browse came in, he brought in his whole offense.
That's usually how it goes.
He brought in everybody. So
it's worse now.
It's worse now. Yeah. Okay, I get questions. Okay. So you feel like, so that Missouri team, How good was that Missouri? Everybody talks about that Missouri team with Chase. Like,
Oh, my
how
goodness.
good was that? Like, you being on the inside, how good was that team?
Offensively, so the team as a whole was great.
Yeah.
Offense got a lot of the shine because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, off the top of my head, 5 All-Americans at one time.
Yeah.
You got Chase at quarterback. You got Jeremy Macklin at receiver. You have Martin Rucker. You have Chase Kaufman at both those 2 tight ends. Then a kid named Denario Alexander, who was my roommate. Me, Jeremy Macklin, and Alexander were all roommates, and Sean Weatherspoon. So
Y'all was all roommate, which I had a 3-bedroom?
Nah, we had a 4-bedroom home.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, who's staying with who?
Who's staying?
No.
Y'all balling. Y'all in Missouri.
We had a 4-bedroom home.
Okay.
And
y'all got a
roommates.
house. Okay.
We moved off campus. Yeah. And so that, dog, if you were to go see the practices there, you do the offense versus defense type of thing.
Yeah.
And I played defense, and we probably never won a scrimmage.
Never won a scrimmage.
No, it was impossible.
Because
Too many weapons. You had 5 All-Americans.
You got 5 all. Yeah.
Who you gonna stop? You stop one up, we're gonna beat you. So it was crazy.
You was lining up across Jeremy.
He was more of an inside guy, but yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
They like to exploit the middle, man. It was Mizzou. We put our best athletes at like H, so you're really killing linebackers and safeties all day.
Mm-hmm.
The corners lined up with the X, and those guys were good players, but just not as good as he may have been.
What offense y'all was running? The air raid or a version of the air raid?
Yeah. It was. Man, Mizzou back then.
Yeah.
We didn't even have a formation that went under center.
So y'all was all gun.
I'm not sure how many plays we ran a game.
Yeah.
Which is why our defense would look bad because they scored so many points that we stay on the field. So we might win games 63-50.
But y'all on the field.
We just playing a lot.
Because y'all
like
going
that
back
defense
and forth.
had.
Yeah. Wait. So
60
were you
for the lead.
involved in that game when y'all?
Which one?
The 63. Who'd y'all play? It was Missouri and I don't know where Missouri scored.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
pretty sure
most of our games ended that way, high-scoring games, unfortunately. And it seemed like we couldn't stop anybody, but we could. You play a lot of snaps. The other teams are bound to score. They keep you on the field.
But as a defensive corner, are you feeling me like, hey Chase, y'all gotta chill? Like y'all, do you go like where are you? You know, on the depth chart where you could be like, hey man, listen, just like how you explained it to me then. Like, did you know that then?
No.
Like now, and you had to think about it.
No,
like as you get, or you be like,
that's
wait
me
a
playing
minute,
it back.
Yeah.
Right. In the moment, you like, man, you talking to Chase, who is a Heisman Trophy finalist 2 years in a row. You're not about to go to him and say, yo, calm down. First off, Chase was the man. Chase still the man. You go to Mizzou now, Chase still the man.
We could tell him right now. We could say, hey Chase, you should have calmed down. You should have.
Chase has a little segment he's doing now where he's like going over some of the old Mizzou games. He's like talking through it and just watching it then reminiscing is like, golly, he was killing. Yeah. Chase come out and throw 400-some yards, man, 4 or 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah.
And he was doing it every Saturday. Yeah. So, no, who I was at that time, I did not have a leg to stand on to go tell Chase to calm down.
Okay.
No.
So now you went to the NFL. You played for Jax. Now, now you have been in like a peak performance, type of physical condition.
Yeah.
Now, when do you think that you was like in like your peak performance? Where like everybody knows it's like whether you was like, hey man, I couldn't be touched. Like,
yes.
When was that for you? And like, what was you doing?
So
to get there?
I would probably say it was year 2-3 in the league where I felt like physically I just couldn't be touched. I felt like at that time I was probably my fastest.
How fast? 4.4, 4.3?
If you look it up, it's going to say 4.46.
Okay.
But
what you say, we'll go by.
Recorded, my fastest 40 time ever was like 4.36.
Okay.
I used to be able to run.
Yeah.
I had a couple injuries that slowed me down. Yeah. But so year 2-3 is when you kind of get your footing. Also because you have gotten over the learning curve of the NFL too. So now you can use that peak performance at its like optimal like usage because I'm not thinking anymore. Now I'm just reacting. So however fast I am, however strong I was, I'm using about 97% of that because I'm not thinking like I was year one. When year one, you might run the 4.3, but you playing 4.5-ish because you're still thinking. But so year 2-3 was definitely peak. I was probably my strongest and fastest when I was probably at 24-year-old range.
Yeah, and so you are at Jacksonville. So year 2-3, your peak performance. Who's lining up across you? What receiver you got that you like? Okay, this I'm here.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
So I used to have some of my best battles on Jackson on the team.
Yeah.
A guy named Cecil Shorts, who came in with me, played for the Texans for a while too. We would go at it, and I think it was because Cecil was a guy who, for some reason, didn't feel like he was as athletic as he actually was. You ever met a person, like, it's weird. It was really weird.
You still feel like that?
Because of the way he worked. Okay. Normally, the cats who go as hard as he went don't have his ability to. Now you're going against a guy who has the ability just as fast as you, just as strong as you, if not stronger. He played wide up. He was a bigger dude who is working like he walked on somewhere.
Yeah.
So I would say my best battles had to have been in practice, but when playing, man, I've had a couple of tough days out. You know what I mean?
What you mean by tough days?
Man, my rookie year, we played against Atlanta. We were coming off of playing against the Panthers. We beat the Panthers like 41-3.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, Tampa Bay, 41-3. So we play Atlanta the next week. True story. I fly to Atlanta. One of my best friends in the world, Sean Weatherspoon, picks me up, and he's like, "Let's go get something to eat." We go get something to eat, and his entire team is out eating and they're drinking. This is the night before the game. Wednesday night. I'm like, "Oh, we about to blow y'all out tomorrow."
All the Falcons are out eating and
Everybody's
drinking.
out.
Wait, so what year was this?
This is 2011. This is my rookie year.
Who was on that team? Julio Jones is out?
So you know who I got to see the next day.
Oh, you got to see Julio Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so you out there, you see Julio out, you like, okay, this is going to be.
We about to kill y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got beat 41-3. Julio probably had 170. So who am I going against? People like that, and it's real.
Now, you lined up across from Julio.
Yeah.
And so when you looking at Julio, like what, and you in your top shape, now what's that feeling?
So in the moment, you got something to prove.
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking, oh, this is Julio. Mind you, that same season, we went against the Falcons through camp. We have a week of camp. We practice. So I've seen him before. You know what I mean?
But you ain't seen him in.
I hadn't seen him in game.
Peak
Shay. I hadn't seen him in game, Shay. You're right.
Yeah.
And so in the moment, you're thinking, we're going to compete. Two competitors about to go at it. It's not until after the game you're watching film, you're like, yo, he's different. And he's been different. Like, other receivers, other great wideouts will say, hey, he is different. You know what I mean? Like the Larry Fitzgeralds of the world will point at Julio and be like, I'm good, but he got something.
Yeah.
So seeing cats like that on Sundays, on that case, Thursday night, it'll show you what the league is made of.
Yeah.
It's made of.
Okay, so you got your. What about your first Oski? When you got your first pick.
My first pick.
Your first Oski. You got to use a Oski.
Was the game before going against Atlanta. Tampa Bay was trash, and I caught a simple little pick and cover 2.
Yeah.
Overthrow. I caught it towards the end of the game, ran out of bounds.
Was that your first pick?
First pick.
That was your first pick.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
You know what? It was kind of easy, and it was a little bit blurry because it's happening so fast. Like, I'm a rookie, so I ended up catching it. Probably almost dropped it, but it was nonetheless. You keep the ball, you sign it, set the house. I think my mom might have it now. Unfortunately, I don't have anything from my playing time. My mom has it all.
Oh, okay,
jerseys,
okay.
all that.
All that.
It's all at her house.
Well, rightfully so. She done been to every game.
Right.
Every from Pop Warner all the way to.
She's seen it all. Between her and my dad, they've seen it all. So it's all there. But the first pick was a memorable because this was my first and my last. I only caught one interception.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
But
it's still.
You got. I ain't got to pick the. I went to the Arena League. I ain't got to pick
all good. Yeah. But
I get to run outside line, and feel good and get to watch it in tape and.
Yeah.
All right. So what's that like? When you like, yeah.
Oh man, when that pick coming up,
and you're going to go watch film.
I'm a dark skinned brother. But if I could blush, you know what's happening. I'm sitting back there like, because you know when it's happening. You done watched it 17 times before the film session even comes. So I'm at home watching it over and over again. So when it's coming up, I'm sitting back, feet up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys, hey, pay attention, y'all watch this. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it was with my first one because it's hard to get him in the league. You don't know if it's gonna be the last one. That was my last one. So yeah, I savored it.
You savored it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So now I've been on this journey of like, I've been interviewing different people of getting back into our peak performance. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're a little bit more seasoned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done playing. We done went to the league. I don't want to go back.
No,
I don't.
can't.
I mean, yeah. Now, early in the morning, I may smell the grass. Early in the morning, you like, what smell like two-a-day out here?
Man, that transition was tough just from that smell. Yes.
Just from that smell. That yeah. So like, wait. Speaking about that transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a. Hold on before I ask you what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That transition from football, after football.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? Like, how are you? Like, how you feeling? Like your mind.
Oh my goodness.
Smelling that grass in the morning. You like,
Yeah.
Damn, I guess I'm not going this way today. I'm going that way. Yeah.
The transition is tough, and I think most people. I don't want to speak for most guys who leave the game.
Nah, we're just talking about you, yeah.
For myself, leaving the game, you don't understand how tough it is while you're in it, and that's the unfortunate part about it. Because if you're going through, you're like, man, this is hard. I should be playing because, like you might know, the NFL is done with you before you're done with it. Mm-hmm. Like I felt like I had 5-6 more years to go. You know what I mean?
I knew I was about to get cut. I got cut from Arena 2.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah.
I knew. I'm kind of like, hey man, where the ball?
What's going on?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm like. I think just that part when I'm about to get cut and showing up.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah.
man, we thought you was explosive as you was gonna be.
Oh man.
Hey dog, give me the ball. Let me show you.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
And that's the bad part too. I've been in that position when I was in Kansas City. You see the writing on the wall before it's even there. You sitting in camp, you're like, yeah, I'm not making this team. And it's not even because you feel like you don't have the ability. It's the roster is kind of set. You got a few returning starters, guys who just signed contracts. So you know, this is a long camp. My last camp was in Kansas City, and that was a long camp. But I wish going through that transition, I would have kind of sat back and thought, man, all right, how am I processing this? 'Cause I didn't. And it's not until later on where you're like, that was a difficult time. You know what I mean? You go through it. Athletes, like, the mindset is, well, you just keep going. It's all good.
Yeah.
And that's the approach I took. But I wish I would have kind of sat in a little bit more and kind of processed it, because I just kept going, which means I'm trying different things that I probably wasn't really into.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, well, I got to do something now. You know what I mean? I got to give something a shot. So I went into coaching. I did some things, and turns out that wasn't my calling.
Yeah.
But that was my transition.
That was your
Looking back, I
transition.
should have probably sat down for a bit longer and figured out a
What
plan.
would you say to somebody that is in this? Because football season coming up.
Yeah.
Camp is happening.
Great question.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like in that
Yeah.
they you know they about to have a tough camp. Mm-hmm. You know, and they are like, what is something that you would say to a Kevin?
Yeah. I would tell that person, figure out some things that you were interested in now. I'm not saying pursue them, because I know the athlete today and the athlete back then. If I come in the room and say, hey guys, y'all better focus on your future because it's not for long. NFL not for long. I'm not hearing you.
Well,
I didn't
they
hear
always
you
said
then.
that.
It's so cliche. I've heard it back then. I'm sitting in the rooms like, hey, move around, dog. I'm about to play 10 years. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling myself. So when somebody's preaching that, so it's hard for me to want to go back and tell the old me or somebody in today's game like, hey man, figure out something. So I would say just start the process. Start thinking about it. You don't have to pursue. If you can start pursuing it, awesome. You're a leg. You got to step up above everyone else. But at least have a few things that you can say, hey, I might try this one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but I really do think that there should be programs after
Yeah.
for the after athlete.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Can we coin that right now?
Can we the after athlete? Yeah.
The
Can we
after
please do
athlete,
that?
Yeah. Of just like that transition of coming out of like, I'm done playing. Like, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Like, I need to.
The issue is that done word.
Yeah.
When the league is done with you, you're not done with it. So as an athlete, I think that person's probably reluctant to even go into the after athlete program, because they're like, oh no, I got some time. I'm still gonna keep playing. I'm cut from this team, but somebody's gonna call. I'm gonna keep working out. And that's the dilemma, is knowing when to say time is up. I used to see guys come back to Mizzou working out, and it's like, dog, you ain't been on a team in 2-3 years. It's probably over.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I was able to say I'm done, because I didn't want to look like that.
Yeah.
My heart, I still wanted to play.
Yeah.
I just was a little bit too shallow, and I felt like it looked bad for the kid who's been out of the league for 3 years. Now I'm back at college. I'm training and working out. Cat's like, hey, yo, you ain't had a call in a while.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now speaking of that, of being like, hey, I don't know if I got it. Listen, I'm walking up the steps. My knees is hurting.
Yeah.
I'm not being in the gym as long as I need to be in the gym. You look like you're in great shape. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, being an athlete and lining up against Julio Jones. Now, I'm thinking about doing this testosterone therapy and like doing that type of stuff. So I've had some people in here, like I'm talking and I'm picking people's brains. And
okay.
You're a professional NFLer, you know. So like, what did you guys use? Not performance enhanced. I don't want to say that, but like testosterone when you guys was there. And did you use any supplements to give you that extra boost? And then has anything carried over from that? And like, how are you able to stay? Because I'm thinking about I want more energy.
I don't even want to let you down with my response. But when I was playing, I didn't use anything. Nothing. I'm not saying guys didn't. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I think it was probably commonplace. It just wasn't really on my radar for one or two reasons.
Is it arrogance? So you'd be like, I ain't gonna take no supplements.
A little bit of that was at play, definitely. Arrogance and ignorance. Because cats doing it and they were performing. But my brother took something when I was younger and had like an adverse reaction to it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, I guess that means I can't do it. I might have been like 12, and that helped me through my playing career.
That was definitely creatine because everybody creatine is
he a little shake something. He did
dry
something.
Your whole body out, and you get all
I just kind of I wrote it off then like, nah, I'm not doing. I took a pre-workout when I was training for the combine once, and you talk about like sitting in the weight room like shaking. I said never again. So between my brother's story and pre-workout training for the combine, I said I'm not taking anything.
Nothing.
So even today, nothing. I take vitamins. Nothing.
So
but I still work out. You know
right. So all you taking is vitamins. So you mean to tell me all I gotta do is take vitamins and I can look like a former professional? And what type of vitamins are you taking?
I mean, I just take the men's multi and the vitamin D and the B complex.
That's it.
But I mean, I try to eat semi-healthy and I work out still.
Have you thought about that, being a former athlete? Like, have you thought about like, okay, how am I gonna maintain? Like, do you constantly think about your body? Like, how can I maintain this as long as I can? And have you, like me, I'm already starting to look. I'm asking people. I'm getting surveys. I'm like, is this something for me to do? Because people are talking about it, and I want to take preventative measures, just like we do with everything else in our life.
Definitely.
But this is
so the NFL. It's not as popular, but they do a great job with some of the former athletes, especially with your health. So there is a brain and body assessment that you can opt into, which I did like a year ago now. And you go to, mine was in Tulane. You go to New Orleans and you spend 3 or 4 days there, and it's, I mean, from about 6 a.m. to about 4 or 5 p.m., straight doctor's visits. They're checking out everything. You name it. Tests that you have to pay crazy amount to have done. And just going to the doctor now, they do it all for you. And after doing that is when I kind of changed my diet. I was already working out, but my diet changed. Like I let go of meat after you go to that, because you figure out,
you start to be meat.
I don't really eat meat. I might have meat.
Times
a month,
right. But that's not your main consistent.
No. I had to let it go.
So you mean to tell me I gotta let go of meat?
You don't have to.
But
bro. You gotta go figure out what it is for you.
I'm trying to jam Julio, you know what I'm saying?
No, nobody.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. But it might work for you, it may not. But that's, for me, I had to let go of meat, and I still continue to work out and whatnot, about 4 days a week.
Yeah, and then are you finding yourself that you gotta like some people are not doing sweets? Like I got a homie who's in our group chat. He's like, stop eating them sweets, man. Cut that sugar out, like. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? But it just so happens I got a vanilla latte and give me an extra shot.
I need 3 pumps. I got a good friend like you got your homie.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, if you sitting with him and you pull out something, he might grab it and read the label for you. Like, hey, this got 23 grams of sugar. You sure? You're like, dog, come on. Like, I already bought it now. Let me finish it. But he's right. So I have let go of some of the sweets. And every now and then I have a guilty pleasure. I might have a cookie every now and then.
But not as consistent when you was in peak performance shape.
Yeah, back then I eat whatever I want to do.
You was eating whatever you.
It didn't matter. And get up the next day, go out, drink all night, get up the next day, and still run 4-4 and not even think about it. Now, nah.
Wait. You said that you can get up and drink and then go out and run a 4-4.
Yeah, back then, it's peak performance though. You can't. Up here I was untouchable, so it transferred to the body. Go drink all night and then get up in the morning and 4-4.
So you out here like Dennis Rodman, just be able to.
But it's levels. It's levels.
Okay.
I played with some cats
that could go. Yeah. I play with a cat. I don't want Martin Hankins, our quarterback at Southeastern.
Yeah.
Could go all night, come out there and throw.
And you don't even
for 250, 300, and I didn't even know. I didn't.
Yeah.
Hey, though, he's like, just had a night. All right. Anyway, this is what we running. All right. Open 6.
Yeah.
And be like, all right.
And he dimes.
Yeah.
No, I was probably a step under guys like that.
Okay.
There was at a point in time in my playing career where I had to kind of focus on the diet and things like that to get to peak. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was running around with cats who didn't necessarily have to do that. They eat McDonald's all day and still do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now I had my limits, but on a given night I could have a good time and then still perform.
And then perform. And that, like, in that mentality, you know that, like, we didn't know this many guys smoked in the league. We're just using that, right? But but they're still coming out and being able to perform at a high level. When did you know that, like, I could still do that? You know, be like, I could go do this and still perform at a high level.
I probably figured that out in college.
Okay.
Because college, that setting, at least for me, athletically, you still have some guys in college who are just more athletic than others. In the NFL, that shrinks. The playing field's a lot more level. So in college, you can do a little whatever the night before and come out and you still kill at practice.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, maybe I don't have to make some of the changes that these coaches are saying I have to make.
Yeah.
Some guys do.
Yeah.
But there's levels. Like, I feel like there were guys who had no room for error, and you have guys like me who could live a little bit, and you got some cats who can go, balls to the wall and still be the best on the field. I wasn't those guys. I was kind of right in here. Every now and then I could have a good night out and then still perform.
Yeah.
So that's probably when I found out, you don't have to be as.
And right in here, what's like right in here? Give me like if those guys was like a 10, you was.
So I'm in that 7 range.
You in that 7 range?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had roommates, man, who would eat McDonald's 3 times a day and still have 4% body fat. I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that?
No, I couldn't do that.
Okay.
I couldn't. I could get it a couple times.
Okay, so now, how are you being able to stay in this peak? Because all you're doing is vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
And
working out. Yeah. And
fruit no meat, low sugar. You know what I'm saying? So how are you able to stay? Like, I'm trying to. Yeah.
So it's a regiment. We're creatures of habit, and especially the athletes, we're used to doing something all the time. And I just got back into that regiment. I had a good friend.
Feel tired? You know, be like, you be in that gym by yourself. You be like, you know what?
Some days are harder than others.
Or does football kick back in?
It does kick in. Every time.
Every time.
There's some days where I show up to the gym and I'm a little tired. Getting to about halfway to workout, football kicks in. It's like, well, you're not gonna let yourself down. And that's kind of where I am. I had a good friend who I played with in Jacksonville. 3 years ago, he called me. We're just chopping it up. He got in the bodybuilder. And he was like, how much you weighing, dog? And I was like, man, I'm about 195.
Yeah.
He was like, what you play at? I was like, 195, 200. And he was like, you working out? I said, nah. He was like, oh, you fat. It's over the phone. I'm like, what you mean I'm fat? He was like, bro, if you weigh the same as you did when you played and you ain't worked out in 3 years, you probably looking bad.
Yeah.
That's when I said it's a wrap. Made out the vitamins come in to play. Working out comes back into play. Cardio comes back into play after somebody's saying over a phone that he thought I was probably fat.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm still, in that essence, I'm still kind of competitive.
Okay.
You're not going to tell me I'm fat, dog. Come on. No offense to anybody. I'm not going to body shame.
Nah. But where you come from, that hasn't been your story.
Right.
So you're not going.
I couldn't go that route. No.
You couldn't go that route. Yeah.
No. We're not having that.
Okay.
So the look today is only because somebody called me fat a little over 3 years ago now.
So somebody got to call me fat. You know what?
If that does it for you.
Yeah, I think you should call me fat right now.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
You're looking bigger than you should be.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna use that word with you.
Thank you.
You could probably.
Okay.
But you're not.
Okay.
I see you.
No. This comes off after we're done shooting.
Oh, you just straight.
It just.
You hang it up somewhere in the closet.
Yeah. Did you ever see Captain America: First Avenger?
Yes.
And when he was like before, and he got in, that's what happens. After this finish, I go in.
It's going. It all just falls out.
It all just falls off. So that's why I'm asking.
So you can.
I'm looking for the cheat code.
So you can keep that
of how to get here.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider not going as natural and being like getting a little help as you got older into, more seasoned?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what might come out.
Mm-hmm.
Might be something that's beneficial to me. But today, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm relatively, at least mentally, I'm still kind of young in my mind. I think when you start getting into the 40s, maybe, but I'm 37.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can. I mean, there's cats still playing.
40, you're 37. That's 3 years away, Kev.
A lot can change in 3 years. I heard. So I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Right.
but I'm thinking about it. There's still some cats playing in the mid 30s. So I'm like,
Well, LeBron is playing at 40.
right? This might be a few NFL guys who are in that range.
Rodgers.
I don't count the QBs, man.
The QBs don't count.
I don't count the QBs, man.
The last NFLer to play 40 was Darryl Green.
Yeah.
And Dion played till he was 39.
Close, yeah.
And Adrian played till he was like 38.
But the QBs, like,
yeah,
QBs might as well, they might as well be kickers sometimes. You don't have to
a kicker
look.
can play till he's 50.
Yeah, but you don't have to look a certain way. Just maintain your skill.
Yeah.
So I look at it as if it's somebody playing and they can still look how they look, then I feel like I can still do it too. I can still look that way. I cannot run. No, it'll be bad.
Yeah.
But I want to look like, he can probably still run.
Yeah. What time are you getting up these days to maintain, because you're family man?
Yeah.
You got businesses
So you have to get up 4:45.
No, I don't want to get up at 4:45, bro. Why?
Nobody wants to.
What? How many alarms you got? You got like that influencer Ashton where he goes?
No, I got one. You get one alarm, put your phone farther away from you.
You got one alarm.
4:45, put the phone away so I can't reach over and touch it.
You're a madman.
No.
You're a madman. You got one alarm, and you get up out the bed and go.
And get right to putting on my clothes to go to the gym. 4:45, because I've got to get dressed, get out the house by about 4:57-ish, get to the gym by about 5:12.
This every day?
No.
How many days a week?
3 to 4 days a week. But I also golf, so I consider that my 4th or 5th workout because I walk the course when I play. And that's how the game was made to be walked, I think, too.
Who are you, bro? You don't take no supplements. I'm trying to, at first I was like, you know what? I want to do what you do, but you're getting up at 4:45. Yeah. You're going to the gym, you're playing golf, and you walking the course.
Yeah. But I would work out later. No, nothing.
Nothing, just
no. But
fruits,
I have
veggies.
2 kids. Yeah.
And you got 2 kids.
So I have to get back home before they wake up and we get ready for school. That's why I work out so early. I would work out later, but to fit it in and then work, I have to do it. And I hate working out at night, so morning it is.
What do I got to sacrifice to look this great and be? Are you sacrificing anything? Sleep? Are you sacrificing social life, TV?
No, I still do all those things.
You still do all those
things?
Yeah. All right, listen, I'm going to need you to email me your schedule.
I got you.
You got me?
I got you. It's a lot it's a lot easier than it looks.
Yeah.
When you wake up earlier, you still have more day. So you get up a little bit earlier, you can fit everything you want to fit into.
And then once you wake up, is how important is that early morning to you, to like your mental clarity?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a routine. You wake up, get your Bible app, read a verse. On the way to the gym, get some more gospel music. Just kind of get kind of serene and laid back, hit the gym, turn all that into some real hood. It's a complete switch. Push through the workout, get back home, and now you're the family man again. So, I mean, music helps, but once you do it for a month, 2 months, it just becomes your routine.
Yeah.
When I got back into it, the first 2 or 3 weeks was like, leave 4:45.
Yeah.
And then now it's like,
you saw when I said 4:45.
Yeah, but I mean, you do it 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
All right.
3 weeks.
All right.
Get through the soreness, and exactly that feels good too. And you first day you're like, it's sore, but it's a good sore. All that comes rushing back, and it becomes easy again.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna call you every morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna FaceTime you at 4:45. Be like, I'm up.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, call
Okay,
me. You gonna catch me.
okay.
He said, all right, hold on. Now you give me the date.
Hold on, man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
That's when you gonna give me.
Let me just one day. I got one day first, and then.
I give you one day.
Yeah.
Start with Monday, dog. Start your week off right.
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah. What? So as far as like staying and getting, as far as like, what's one piece of advice for people to stay in their peak performance or going towards that peak performance in life?
Are we talking physically or anything?
Anything.
Oh man.
Anything that's just like what you abide by, where like you play football. So there's a point in your brain in anything that you're doing, you click into this mode, and your training and everything comes back to you. Lining up, what's that?
I would say to get into peak performance and then to remain there, you kind of have to figure out your drivers. Ultimately, I have about 2.
Yeah.
I'm extremely competitive. So if you were to say, hey, you can't do this, we started. And something that I'm kind of a self-starter too. Only when I'm passionate about something. So either somebody's gonna tell me I can't do it, or I have found something I'm passionate about, which will put me into peak performance, whether it's from a regimen or just to how hard I might go towards a goal. It's going to fall in between one of those 2 things. I'm passionate about it, kids, family, or something like that, or I'm just competitive, and now I'm with the company and I've seen this person did this.
Yeah.
Well, you can't beat me.
Yeah.
I have to be there too. I'm better than you. So it's those 2 things, either my passions or I have been basically challenged.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 things that launch me into peak performance and can sustain me through however long it takes until the goal is reached.
So passion and competitiveness is
those are my 2 drivers.
Those are your 2 drivers.
Yeah.
So I can use passion and competitiveness.
You could.
And that's gonna drive me to 4:45 in the morning.
Are you passionate about how your body looks?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I want to come home and my wife be like, I see you. I'm like, yeah, I know you see me. That's why I do it. It's all aesthetic. Like I can't go out there and tackle you anymore. I can't do that, but
Yeah.
It's gonna look how it's supposed to look.
Do you miss the game?
I did for a while.
Yeah.
And what I missed the most wasn't even the aspect of football. It was the things that you can't really get anywhere else. The locker room setting, which is gone.
The brotherhood.
The brotherhood is gone.
Yeah.
Making your own doctor's appointments, which is crazy. I don't even look. When I first left, that was probably, if I could have cried about something from leaving the game, it was having to wake up one day with a cold and then having to book your own doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Instead of just going to the locker room or going to the facility and they having a doctor there for you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just booking the doctor, that's a whole different.
Dog, I might cry now.
No. This is people this
Yeah,
ain't cry performance. It's all good.
No, don't cry. But
yeah. But you can. This is a safe space.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Booking your own doctor appointments is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Dentist, you got to do it. It's the things we take for granted playing that game at that level.
Yeah.
Things are just given to you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
take me back.
It seems like you ain't taking nothing for granted today. You look
Not
great.
anymore.
I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
this
you.
was a great conversation.
Definitely.
Learned a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start waking up at 4:45.
I don't think you are, dog. I want you to.
Okay.
And I'm willing to walk with you.
All right.
I don't know if you're gonna do it tomorrow, but
I appreciate
whenever
you.
you are ready, I'm here.
My brother.
My dog.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
It was a great conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah.